Beloved saints, today's 5-minute message of redemptive history will be about Methushael, from the genealogy according to the line of Cain from the first book Genesis Genealogies. Methushael was the son of Methushael. In Genesis 4:18 it says, Methushael became the father of Methushael. Methushael in Hebrew has two different meanings. The first meaning is to be the man of hell. The Hebrew word of Methushael can be seen as a compound word made up of mat, which means man, and sheol, which means hell. And so then it means man of hell. However, the second meaning of Methushael completely contradicts with this because it means man of God. In Hebrew, Methushael can also be seen as a compound word made up of mat, which is man, and El, which means God. So then it would mean man of God. So then what kind of life did Methushael live? First, Methushael must have grew up learning to be the man of God at first. Why do we say this? Because of his father, Methushael. It can be presumed that Methushael gave his son a name that means man of God, knowing that his own name means to blot out, and that everything he had achieved in his life had disappeared altogether. He probably wished a different life for his son. He probably hoped that his son would become a man of God, guided by his hand into a life of peace and blessing. Second, however, Methushael ended his life as a man of hell instead of man of God. How do we know this? We can know this judging from the fact that Lamech, his son, turned out to be even more of a wicked murderer than Cain. In Genesis 4:23-24, it says, Lamech said to his wives, Adah and Zillah, listen to my voice, you wives of Lamech. Give heed to my speech, for I have killed a man for wounding me, and a boy for striking me. If Cain is avenged sevenfold, then Lamech 77-fold. And so he killed a boy just for striking him. Beloved saints, through Methushael, we realize that there are two paths of life before us. First path of life is to be a man of God, to follow God's will and live for his glory and perform his great and honorable work. In Deuteronomy 33 verse 1, we see that Moses lived as a man of God. In 1 Samuel chapter 9 verse 8, Prophet Samuel also was a man of God. In 1 Kings chapter 17 verse 18 and 2 Kings chapter 4 verse 7, we see that Prophet Elijah and Prophet Elisha were both of them called to be the man of God. And also in Nehemiah chapter 12 verse 24, we see that David, who was a good and wise king, was also acknowledged to be a man of God. In such a way, if we live like these people of faith, then we will also live lives that are acknowledged by God, and we will be acknowledged to be men of God. On the other hand, the second path of life is to live as a man of hell, confined in darkness, and to be the pawn of the devil. In Jude chapter 1 verses 11-13, it says that the first murderer Cain, and Balaam, who received money to prophesy evil things, and Korah, who rebelled against the man of God Moses, that these three people are the wandering stars for whom blackest darkness has been reserved forever. That means that they will be going to hell. So if we live our lives like these three men, then we will be branded as a man of hell. So beloved saints, there are two paths of life before us, and God sincerely wants us to choose life as the man of God. In Deuteronomy 30 verses 19-20, it says, This day I call the heavens and the earth as witnesses against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Now choose life, so that you and your children may live, and that you may love the Lord your God, listen to his voice, and hold fast to him. For the Lord is your life, and he will give you many years in the land he swore to give to your fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Satan, the devil, will definitely trouble us so that we can fall into numerous temptations, so that we will make wrong mistakes and wrong choices. However, just like this word in Deuteronomy 30 verses 19 to 20 says, let us truly remember the face of God and choose the path of life. Let us not lose to the evil, and let us not become the men of hell. Let us choose only life, and let us all obey the word of God. I bless in the name of the Lord that we will all become the men of God.